Headphones. We all use them depending on who you are and what you do. Some of us use them a lot. I am one of those people. I use headphones when I'm editing videos. I use headphones when I am just trying to get work done and I just need something to focus with. I use headphones when I'm out running. They're paired to my watch, my laptop, my phone. There are a lot of different types of headphones out there. And not only that, but it feels like headphones, especially Bluetooth ones, are one of those areas where there are a lot of brands out there that are big, powerful, well-marketed brands, and you pay a lot for them. Talking JBL, Sennheiser, Beats, Bose. They're all top-tier brands that can deliver some pretty great features. But my question is, are there brands out there that maybe we haven't heard as much about that are punching well above their weight in terms of the actual features and quality that are delivered? So today, I'm going to be looking at a bunch of different Bluetooth headphones that I've been working through. This video is months in the making, and while there's only one of these pairs of headphones that I have actually bought physically myself, and I'll be using those as a reference, the rest of them have been review samples that have been sent out to me. Now, I want to preface it by saying none of these companies have paid me to be on this video. But also, second disclaimer, if by any chance anything that I say kind of tickles your funny bone when it comes to what you might be looking for in a pair of headphones, there are affiliate links in the description below. That just means that if you do end up going ahead with them and you want to buy a pair of these headphones, then depending on where you get it, I might get a small cut of that as well. So that's the disclaimers out the way. But I want to assure you that what follows is my opinion. This is based on testing all of these different models that have been sent to me or that I personally own. And it's in an effort to bring you guys, my audience, the best Bluetooth headphones you've never heard of. So like I said, I use an awful lot of headphones day to day. These headphones are all representative of different price points and different functions. Also, timestamps will be in the first comment below to just help you skip to ones that you might be interested in. Okay, so first of all, let's start with your sports options. If you're a sports sort of person, you want to be able to have a wireless pair of headphones that sound good, that have decent battery life, and are pretty minimal, will stay in your ears, and can withstand a little bit of sweat and nastiness. So I have 3 different options for you. Now, due to the fact that these brands aren't exactly pushing their marketing forward, they have some pretty awkward names. So I'm gonna do my best to kind of summarize them. First up, we have the MPOW Sports headphones. This is the box they come in, and this is the carrying case that comes in the box. Now, they are charged via micro USB, and as you can see, they are a simple kind of cord around the back sort of model with the little hooks that go over your ears and in. Now, they also have some buttons for volume up, volume down, and play and pause. And they have a water resistance rating of IPX7. So they can take a little bit of a splash around, but obviously don't go swimming with them. Now, in terms of comfort, very comfortable. In terms of how well they stay in your ears, pretty good. In terms of sound quality, these have a very, the low end and the mid range of the sound spectrum. So this is like your thumping sounds and how full the sound is pretty good. The high end, the hissy parts, the T's and the S's, that sounds a bit muffled with these ones. So basically it just means that if you want to listen to music that has a real thumping beat to it, most of the time most EDM hip hop music has a real thumping drive to it, these are going to be okay for you. If you're the sort of person that likes listening to rock, classical or jazz with a bit more nuanced timbre in it, then you're definitely going to want to go for something that emphasizes the high end of the sound spectrum a little bit more. So these are the MPOW Sports headphones. Value for money wise, they sit around the $29 US mark. So incredible value for money, especially if you're a runner that likes listening to hip hop music. Okay, so that is number one. They have different tips in the box, and they also have a USB cable to charge them with. So that's option number one. Option number two, these are the ones that I actually bought for myself. These are the Mobvoi TicPods Free. The Mobvoi TicPods Free were a Kickstarter project. It's also worth mentioning the other ones over there, the MPOW ones, they're Bluetooth 4.x. These ones are Bluetooth 4.2. And These are the ones that are kind of competing with the Apple AirPods in a lot of ways. They come in a very nifty little case, charges via micro USB once again, and on the inside you have a kind of a very sleekly designed little capsule carry case there for them. Now, in terms of battery life, again, you could probably find the specs for all these things online, but they're rated at 18 hours of battery life. Now, what that actually means is you get about 4 hours on the actual things themselves, but then the case, when it's charging them, will charge them up for a couple of cycles of that, for a total of 18 hours, if that makes sense. Now, in terms of audio quality, the one thing, because I backed these on Indiegogo back in the day, the one thing that I was most concerned about was the fact that they would fall out, because honestly that's the biggest complaint that a lot of people have about these small little headphones. What I found though is that the design and also the different tip sizes that they give you in the box are done in such a way where you actually put them in, the amount of passive noise cancellation, like how securely they fit in your eardrums, is actually incredibly impressive. Now, what I will say is that you still can't avoid looking like a bit of a dork when you wear them, but the same can be said for nearly all active or nearly all sports-oriented headphones. The other thing is these ones, because of the fact they have a slightly higher price point, and by slightly higher I mean like 2 or 3 times the amount, they have a lot more features packed into them. So when it comes to playing and pausing, you can use the swipe panels on the side of the earbuds themselves. You also have, when you pull one out, it'll pause. Basically think of AirPods, but an alternative to them. They pair really well with multiple devices, and they change back and forth between paired devices pretty seamlessly as well. So that's an option if you want basically more features and a slightly more intelligent set of headphones. Sound quality wise, these emphasize the mids and the highs, so the music comes through sounding crisp and clear. The stereo separation and and how full the sound is very good, but it does lack on the low end. So any music that requires a lot of beat or a lot of thump, you might be let down with these, with the TicPods free. Okay, third option. These are kind of a big surprise for me because value-wise, they're incredibly good. These are the, I don't exactly know how to say this, but the Blitzwolf, I don't know. They're Blitzwolf wireless earbuds, and these guys come again in a little carry case. They have a certain amount of charge indicated by an LED on the back there, and these ones are paired via Bluetooth 5.0. So actually the audio quality that you get out of these is unparalleled. Like if you have a phone that supports Bluetooth 5.0, which you probably do, the sound quality that comes out of these in particular is well and above the TicPods and the M-Pows. However, I have noticed that while they are plenty comfortable and they have a little hook on the side of the earbud itself to basically hold the earbud in there for you, I do feel like the case, the charging mechanism, and obviously again it just charges via micro USB, the case on the back, the charging mechanism, the pairing mechanism, and the reliability of the Bluetooth connection is a little iffy. There have been times where I've been out running with this, with my watch, and it kind of will cut in and out sometimes. And it's not very often. It might be, you know, every 5-10 minutes or so. But it is weird when it happens. Not only that, but also when you first pair this to your phone, you open it up and pop them in your ears, it'll actually like go max volume first, and then it drops it down to the volume that you've actually got represented, which means that you get blasted with whatever was last playing on your phone when you first put them in your ears, which isn't great. So I don't know if it's like bugginess or what it is, but there is some reliability issues with the connectivity of these. However, in terms of sheer sound quality for value for money, the Blitzwolfs, however you say that, they are the FYE ones, again linked below. They are excellent. Excellent sound quality for the price. Okay, this video is already going long enough, so let's move on to over-ear headphones. These are the ones that I was most invested in finding a good solution, because over-ear headphones, I use them an awful lot, and whether I'm at work or whether I'm here editing stuff, I want to be able to have a decent pair of over-ear headphones. Now for context, these were the gold standard of what I was using before I started going wireless. These are the Sennheiser Momentums. I paid a decent amount of money for these probably 5 years ago now, and they're getting a little tattered and ratty. But these were on-ear headphones, so comfort-wise, they would get very uncomfortable after a few hours of use. So that's why I was wanting to go for over-ears. Now, when you combine over-ear headphones, Bluetooth technology, and noise cancellation, things start getting expensive when you're dealing with the bigger brands. So first of all, these are the headphones that blew up a little bit last year when Marquez from MKBHD looked at them in his Amazon Prime Day video. And those are the MPower foldable Bluetooth headphone. These are the BH059As. Well, what do they look like, you ask? They look a little something like this. Now, what I want to say straight off the bat is that out of all the headphones that I've mentioned so far, these are the ones that I don't like the look of. They just are very teenager, a little bit attention grabby for my personal taste. But let me tell you, the comfort and the sound quality that you get out of these for the price. These are priced at $39 US, and the sound quality that you get out of these rivals a lot of headphones that cost towards the $100 mark. And not only that, but the actual comfort of them is pretty decent as well. You've got sort of a pleather underlining here, and then you've got the big cushy ear cups, plenty of battery life, and you've got your controls on the side here. And again, these are Bluetooth 4.2. They charge via micro USB, and obviously they also do fold up for easy storage. Now they come with a nice little carry pouch and an auxiliary cable and obviously a USB cable to charge them. And they pair really well, and they don't drop connections or anything like that. In terms of, if you are looking for a pair of over-ear headphones, you don't mind looking like somebody that likes wearing Beats headphones or likes having headphones that looks like Beats headphones did 2 years ago, then these are okay. The only thing that I would caution you about is the fact that the build quality of them, given that they are just plastic, may or may not do well over time. Depends how you're using them, right? So in terms of sheer sound quality and comfort combined into a pair of wireless headphones that you can also plug in with a 3.5mm aux cable, these are the pick of the bunch. These fall right down the middle, and this is why they have done so well. These are by far MPower's most popular model, and there's a reason for that. There's not too much pressure between the in between the head cups, so it doesn't feel like your head's getting squished. Same time, the sound quality that comes out of them is very well balanced. You get a wide stage of sound, and the passive noise cancelling. These do not actively noise cancel. The passive noise cancelling is more than adequate. Okay, the low end is powerful, the mid-range is wide enough in stereo separation, and the highs are crisp enough that the sound quality compares very favorably to headphones that are well above these ones in price range. Okay, now if you wanted to step it up one last notch, you also have the updated H5 models from MPower. Again, not a brand that you've probably heard of outside of MKBHD's pick from last year or the year before. But these ones are the updated M5s. These are kind of the top end. These are $59.99 in, at least that's their recommended pricing on Amazon. And again, you've got the folding mechanism. These look a lot more lower profile. They're more similar to a pair of Bose QC35s or Sennheisers. And these are kind of going after that market. So when you have them on, they're a lot more professional looking. And while they are adjustable, I do find that the pressure that's put on your ears here is actually not as comfortable as what the red MPowers are. So I do find it weird that these ones, even though they look more low profile, are actually a little less comfortable for long sessions than the red ones. Now, having said that, the key feature that distinguishes these from those is that they do have active noise cancelling. Now, I'll preface it by saying that it is active noise cancelling, but it doesn't hold water against the more expensive brands. Technologically, this is where it gets difficult to make a cheaper pair of headphones with equal amount of tech in them. So the active noise cancelling will shut out things like the sound of the air conditioner or low rumbling or that kind of thing, but don't expect it to do much more than that. Also, the cross frequency that is inserted in to kind of cancel out those those rumbling frequencies, to me personally, gets a little bit irritating after about an hour and a half of use. Again, battery life on these is perfectly admirable. They're not going to last forever and ever, but they give you plenty of playback time on a single charge as well. In terms of build quality, these are superior in build quality to the red ones. So here's where it kind of gets a bit messy if you're trying to make a decision out of all of this. All of these sound very, very good for the price, and that's why these are the best Bluetooth headphones you've never heard of. However, there is some decision making to be done if you are looking for a good quality pair of over-ear headphones. I personally think that if you are slightly lighter on the cash, just go out and get these ones in the color of your choice. The passive noise cancelling, just the sheer isolation of your ears by the cups themselves, is going to do pretty well to block out most noise. You're going to get great audio quality as well as decent battery life in a form factor that is relatively portable when you're not using them. The comfort of these is superior to the ones that are active noise cancelling, but if you really need that active noise cancelling and you don't have too big of a head, then these ones will suit you quite well for the extra $20 that you pay for them. All of these come with an exciting amount of accessories in terms of they all come with storage bags, charging cables, and auxiliary cables to back them up. And for that reason, they are incredibly good value for money. Okay, we've covered a lot of ground. If you found this video helpful, then definitely share it around to somebody who might be considering getting a pair of headphones. And look, if one of these does strike your fancy and you want to go check them out online, then definitely use the links in the description, and that does help out the channel as an affiliate link. So thank you all for watching. Let me know what your headphones of choice are in the description below and which one you would go for if you were considering it. And we will be back with our regular programming Solus 4 review coming very, very soon. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.